Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today for this Be a Boss at Home special. My name is Kelsey Wenburg, and I'm here with my business bestie, Tamara Bratton, and we have both gone from a 9 to 5 corporate grind to being work from home, doing something that we're super, super passionate about. So we're excited to share some of our favorite practices and new things we've learned about social media and how we keep our energy high and how we stay in a good state of mind, and why putting your self-care and your health first when you're working from home is really, really important. And Tamara is here. She is going to run the slideshow for us today.
And, All right, we'll go to the first slide where Kelsey's going to share a little bit more about her and her journey.
Yeah, so this is me. My name's Kelsey. I'm a wife. Like I said, I work from home. I'm a mom of 2 fur babies. I live in Alaska. I went to college for business finance. Grew up thinking I wanted to grow up working in a tall building. I ended up getting a secure government job. And I was there thinking I was going to work there until I was 62, but my health was really, really suffering. I was working in finance, and I started like at about 29, 30 years old to really had to stop and think about what made me happy, what was bringing me joy. I had to start thinking about putting my health first, which meant having a job that you love is so, so, so important to your own health, because that's what we do all day long. So I really had to sit back and say, okay, here you'll see me on my transformational journey here. The beginning stage is not putting my health at the forefront. The beginning stages of 2012, when I got down to my lowest, I was very stressed out. I was having a really hard time at my office job. I was sleeping in my car in the afternoons because I was so fatigued. And that is the point where I really had to go check in, look inside, what brought me joy. And I started to realize that health was something I was really passionate about. And I was thinking about going back to school and what I would have to do to be a nutritionist, all these things. And then I realized there was network marketing opportunities out there for people like Tamara and I, who are very, very interested in health, that could get started right away, working from home. So I created my business from home 2 years ago, right about the same time as Tamara. I was doing a Beachbody program that I fell in love with that was really, really helping me with my health while I was working full time. And then I decided to quit my job about 1.5 years ago and become a full-time work from home health coach. And my health has completely changed to today, got, my energy back. My passion is my zest for life. Everything is back into balance. And a big part of that is doing something that I'm really passionate and that I love doing from home. So that's me.
I love it. I always love hearing Kelsey's story and what she shares. So I'm Tamara. I am a mama to 2 beautiful little girls. The picture on the left is me before I was ever pregnant. I was tiny, 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 super stressed out. I was in an IT job. I actually worked from home still during this IT job. And I always think to myself sometimes, I'm like, if I had found some of these techniques that we are sharing with you now, while I was still in that IT job from home, I might still be with it because I probably wouldn't have hated it so much. I probably would have liked my life a lot more. But I was so stressed out. I was overworked. I felt underappreciated. And I actually never thought that you could have a job that you loved. And it's not that my parents hated their jobs or anything. That wasn't really the model that was played out for me. My dad was a pilot. He loved his job. I just honestly thought you had to have really cool jobs like that to love them. And what I found was that you can have a really cool job. You find what you're passionate about and you make that into your career. You can literally do that. I used to roll my eyes at people that were health coaches because I was like, it's not a real job. You're not going to make any money with that. People are like, this is ridiculous. It's not real. And you guys, it's so real. So whatever your passion is, if you see other people that are making a career out of it, don't second guess yourself. You can make a career out of it too. So this is just me and my own personal health journey and where I've been and how much our products have helped me get healthier, happier, stronger. Again, like I said, the photo on the left, I was skinny, I was tiny, I was malnourished. The photo right next to it, I'm pregnant and I'm super strong. And then here I am postpartum after our second baby. In just 2.5 months, I bounced back, and I really attribute that to what I've been able to find in health and wellness through becoming a health and wellness coach through Beachbody. So.
Yeah, it goes for like any job. If you're watching this and you work in any, you might not be working from home either. I think this could still apply to your life because a lot of it is just finding something that you love, business wise, just something that you're really, really passionate about, and then keeping your body in balance while you're doing that, no matter what your job is. Because I was so out of balance with my other job that I was just barely getting enough sleep, and then I'd wake up in the morning and rush to the office and pound the coffee, and I was like way, way out of balance. So anybody who's watching this, no matter, if you want to work from home, whatever, the whole idea is really find something that you're passionate about. And as you see in this slides, finding a product, if you're going to work from home, if you're going to be in network marketing, really, really connecting to the product and the company's mission, I think is super, super important. So I wanted to be a health coach. I didn't know how or where I could be a nutritionist. I happened to try this challenge pack that I bought. It was a workout program that I could do from home because, like I said, I was too tired to get to the gym. It was a shake that I happened to love that helped me get my energy back. I fell in love with it. And I know some people might roll their eyes like, oh, another shake, another this or that, in some people's eyes. But if you are going to dive into something like this is my lifeline right here. I fell in love with it. It helped Tamara and I tremendously for different reasons in the beginning. So I fell in love with that. I fell in love with what you'll see here is all of us at Summit. On the top was New Orleans. That was last month. We all get together for a coaching convention. And you'll see like everybody's just super passionate about the mission to help people lead healthy, fulfilling lives, and the products, the workouts from home. So a big key to success, I think, when you're working from home, no matter if you love oils or whatever you do, is being super connected to the products that you're helping people with.
Yeah. And we also want to say, like, when you're passionate about your products, share you using them. We love that, you can have these amazing products and these amazing, like, we have amazing transformations from people using like P90X or 21 Day Fix, from like the people that we don't know. We don't use those when we're advertising because we want to share our story. We want to share our passion. We want to share the story of those that we're helping, our friends that we're helping. So when we're on social media, you're seeing pictures of us using the products every day because we are so passionate about what we do and how we can help other people to have that. Just like Kelsey said, we both have different stories of how, like, the nutrition side of this, the Shakeology side of this, the Beachbody workout side of this, we both have different stories of how that's helped us. But if you followed us on social, you'll see that we are so passionate about it, and we are sharing pictures of ourselves and our friends using it. So that's something else. And I'm like dying. I'm like, I want a smoothie bowl so bad right now, just seeing that picture. And then I also wanted to say this picture up here, if you've ever done any workouts, whether you're with us or not, and you're in Beachbody, this was us after we got to see somebody win, what was it, 100? Oh, yeah. I always say numbers wrong, $100,000. Did I say that number wrong?
Yeah, no, they $100,000.
Yeah, they just for submitting pictures to the Beachbody Challenge. Really amazing, like amazing stories of transformation. So we are so passionate about it. We both cry every time we see that this happens. It happens once a year, and we both have cried our eyes out both times.
Well, we actually cried our eyes throughout the whole Summit experience when you're talking and seeing people's lives that have been changed by products that you're using or groups that you've created with it. So like Tamara said, I think it is so important to share, if you're a network marketer, how something has helped you, helped your hair, helped your skin, show you and your life and how it's benefited you.
Right. And these are 4 pillars to success. These are 4 things that we feel like in any business, whether you're network marketing or if you're an Etsy business, I used to be an Etsy seller as well, that you need to be doing these things. You need to be focusing on personal development, being a product of your product like we just shared, inviting people to join with you, in your posts and behind the scenes, and giving recognition to others. So for example, right here, we're going to share a little bit more into personal development later. So we're going to dive into that a little bit later. But right here, you're seeing a picture of Kelsey and Bridget. And this is one of the ways that Kelsey shows recognition to her team members, to her friends on social media, so that they can see like, this is a real person. She has hit month 2 success starter is what that means, which means she's helped a lot of people her first 2 months of being with the business. And so it's really nice to like recognize people when they're doing well with your business, or like for us, it would mean recognizing somebody like in our challenge and accountability groups that just lost 5 pounds. You know, we give them a shout out in our private group. We might even go to their personal page and give them a shout out on their, Instagram feed or Facebook feed.
Yeah, I think this is really important for no matter what business you're in to be, doing these 4 things. Tamara and I always say, if life gets crazy, those are the 4 things that we do every single day. And I think personal development is great no matter what network marketing company you're in, no matter what, if you're work from home or not, like keeping your mind full of growth and propelling forward. And we are going to talk about that later, like she said, but especially for network marketers, being a product of the product, the picture you'll see on the right, Tamara and I doing a workout together when we were in New Orleans, right from our Beachbody On Demand. When we went to Dominican this year, we did the same thing, and we're showing people we're a product of our products that we love. We do it while we travel. So take your products with you, show people that you are using them and how they've benefited you. And then, like Tamara said, the recognition, a lot of network marketing is team-based, which is really, really cool. I thought, network marketing meant pyramid schemes, which was really weird, but those aren't even legal. This is totally different. It's a team-based, it's a really smart business model. So, you do better when you help other people do better, and giving recognition just makes people feel good. And I'm so glad that I've learned that through the business side of things, because it's so good on a personal level. Tamara will send me little text messages all the time. Hey, great job on that video you did today. And I'm like, yeah, that makes people feel so good.
It does. It's so helpful. And then that piece about, just really give recognition. It means so much for people just to hear you say to them, like, you're doing a great job. That was a beautiful post. That was a beautiful thing that you've done for somebody else. And one other way to give recognition, if you are in network marketing, is get on the phone and give somebody a voice message. Or if you use Voxer app, which is a walkie-talkie app, like send them that in your voice, or Facebook voice messenger, like use those things so that they can really hear that you are really proud of them. And then the other piece that we kind of touched upon, inviting, that looks so different probably for other people, but for us, that really just means like, we're going to share what we love, and we're going to ask you to do it. We don't want to I don't want a year from now for you to be like, Tamara, why did you never invite me? Like, why did you never tell me how good you've been feeling? Like, why did you never ask me personally to join you? Like, think about that with your own products. Like, if you're doing oils, like, why did you never tell me that these things could help me with my postpartum depression?
Yeah. I think
guys, there's an invite right there for you to help me.
Often we think that we got this fear that we're going to look like a salesperson. I know I did, but really, if somebody's got a killer hair product that's helping them, like, hey, why don't you tell me about that? I want to know, So having that mindset that, gosh, this could really change your life if I tell you about it, rather than I'm not selling you, which will lead us into our next slide. But yeah, and the recognition piece too, I love, not just in your own network marketing, it's so important, but just in life in general, it's so cool. Like just the other day, I had a girlfriend got a real estate license, and somebody else created their own small business license yesterday, and just giving them a shout out and saying, oh my gosh, that is so awesome. People supporting people rather than being in competition. Like, we're all here to support each other. And so I think that is such a neat piece.
Yeah.
Recognition.
And then I guess we've kind of touched on this, how not to sell, but to help. Just one key thing that I want to share on this one is we really do focus on community. Just like Kelsey said, focusing on your team. Focus on your team, those people that you're with, as a tool to help others, because most of us need accountability. We want friendships. We're seeking that. And so if you have that and you can provide that to me, even no matter what your product is, if you can provide me people to support me through it, that means so much. Yeah. So this is us. We meet every week to talk about how we can help each other and help our customers. And like we said, we focus on, it's not just selling a shake or something. It is a lifestyle. It's a movement in body and in body positivity and in mental health. So yeah.
Something I feel like we do team calls once a week, and we pick different topics. And I think this sets us, apart from other people. So no matter what business you're in, there's going to be competitors in your own industry. Like, what sets you apart and makes you different? What else can you give? And this is something on our team calls. We try to talk about all ranges of health and body confidence. And, I think that sets us apart, because we have a lot of value to add within our team. And so, like I said, there's going to be so many competitors, no matter what industry you're doing. I think like asking people what their needs are so you can genuinely help. It's not like, you need this, everybody needs this. It's more like, hey, what are your goals? What are you struggling with right now? And do I have a solution to your problem with my product that I can help you with? Maybe I don't, but most likely, you're going to be able to help people in some way. So ask people. That's a way not to sell. Ask them what they need. Ask them what they're helping with.
And really, just like Kelsey said, like you just got to get genuinely interested in them, and really, if your mission is to help people, it's going to show. It's going to show through in the way that you speak to people or talk to people.
Yeah.
Or message them if you're, only behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, curiosity marketing. I really loved this post that Kelsey did. It was actually a post to get people excited about this event that we are sharing right now. So notice she didn't say exactly what it was. We didn't share that like, hey, we're going to talk about what's helped us, but and then give it to you. It's just kind of like she just shared like a little tidbit. So you can talk a little bit more about curiosity marketing.
Yeah, well, I think, social media has changed a lot. What we're learning from now was different than what we learned 2 years ago. Network marketing is becoming bigger and bigger, like popular business model. And you'll see more and more people out there with their products. And sometimes that, it can be a warning sign for people like, warning, you're just trying to sell me a product. So curiosity marketing is not giving like your whole thing right out here, buy this, but saying like, adding some curiosity to it. I'm really enjoying this new oil that I'm using. It's making my skin feel so soft, or, something like that to show people. And I really love for social media, the whole concept here, and I say it a lot, facts tell, stories sell. I don't really, care to know that there's 70 ingredients right here in this shake, but if I can tell you a story about how it healed my adrenals and helped me with my energy, I think that's a way more compelling story to share on social media rather than just sharing, if you can say, gosh, my hair is so much softer and it's grown because of this or that, rather than just telling facts about your products. I think it's so much more compelling. And then leaving a little bit of curiosity to your posts on social media, because you want people to start a dialogue with you. The network marketing, a lot of it is a business, relationship building business. You want to start that dialogue with them saying, hey, what are you doing? Or, hey, Tamara, your hair is blowing in the wind like so beautifully right now. Like, what are you using on your hair? Like, what is going on there? So adding a little bit of curiosity now to your posts on social media will help people not just, see this after this after this, like
right. And we've all done those posts, so don't be upset if you've like shared a picture of your product right here, get to your face, or you're like kissing it. Like it's okay. Like those used to actually kind of work a little bit. Like it would get people to ask a question a little bit, but now it's not like that. You really want to like describe, like, for me, like my complexion is so clear now compared to what it used to be. So if I can do a side-by-side of, which I don't have very many of my acne photos for a reason. Sorry, you guys are hearing cars and stuff pass by. But if I could do that, then I could talk about like how nutrition has helped my skin, how that shake that Kelsey is helping has helped me stop binge eating on some of the foods that were causing me to break out because I'm such a sweets addict. And now I have this amazing replacement for my sweets addiction.
Yes. So. And like Tamara said before, to win on social media, you got to share you. You have got to show how the product has helped you. This can be really hard for people because we don't want to share pictures of ourselves. I know I didn't in the beginning. I felt really strange, but people want to see that. They want to see a picture of Tamara and how toned she got from her workout doing that for 21 days straight. I want to see how your oils have helped your skin. So make sure that you're always showing you. If you do the 3 scroll thing, we always talk about on social media, make sure that if you scroll back on your social media, people are seeing your face, and somewhere in those 3 scrolls, they're seeing what you're passionate about. And it does. And I used to do a lot of these too, because you can't help when you love something so much, you just want to be like, oh my gosh, like the answer to my prayers, but we do have to be a little bit careful, because now with network marketing, social media feeds are being flooded a little bit more with stuff. So keep sharing your story. People will see that you're authentic, that you genuinely love what you're doing, and that you don't have an agenda when you're on social media. You are genuinely sharing what you love.
Right. Like if I scroll on somebody's page and I just see that every single one of their pictures is a stock photo
Yeah.
of whatever it is, I love a lot of my friends and I love you guys, but I see it and I'm like, I want you to tell me what it's done for you. I want to see you in the picture, or I want to see like, I don't know, like just something that describes this to you other than a stock photo. So even if it's not you in the picture, like a picture maybe of your product is like a little sidebar with like this big glorious thing that is, I don't know, next to it. I don't know. I'm not describing that very well right now because I'm a little frazzled, but
I mean, people will tune you out too if they see the same thing over and over, or if they see something that they don't know. So have some pictures of you and don't make it the same thing over and over. Like add some variety. And it can be hard if you're full on love. I mean, my life is Beachbody and health coaching. I love it. I eat it, drink it, breathe it, sleep it. And so, but people, want to see some variety. Show them your passions, let them connect to you on a different level, whether it's because you're a dog mom or a mom of two girls, or you've got, you love knitting or you love rap music or whatever it is. Give people something to connect to you with on social media. And another key thing to winning on social media is being vulnerable, which was awful for me in the beginning. Did not want to do it. Hated it. If you guys have seen our transformation pictures, my husband hadn't even seen mine when we got married. So it was very hard for me to put that on social media. But I tell you what, once you do and you're vulnerable with your story, how maybe exercise has helped you overcome depression or binge eating or an eating disorder or whatever you're going through and your product has helped you with, if you can be vulnerable on social media, people are going to trust you. They're going to appreciate you. They're going to be more compelled to be drawn to your story and how you're overcoming it, and how you're, if you're working from home, what you're using to overcome it as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I have a friend, it made me think of her. She does a skincare line and I love her, but her Facebook page is a lot of stock photos. But when she talked to me, it was amazing how she opened up to me. And she was like, I used to be so ashamed of my skin. I have such bad acne scars and this has healed it. And I'm like, put it on your Facebook page or your Instagram page. Like, I want to see that story there.
Yeah.
I wasn't interested in the product until you shared that with me. If you had been sharing that on your page, I guarantee that more people would have connected with you, because they would be like, I hate my scars too. I have them too. How can I get rid of them? Share with me. I want what you have. So don't be afraid to be vulnerable. All right.
I think we're afraid of having our face on there too, of being like, I had a girlfriend who's doing some hair stuff that's really working for her. And she was like, I don't want people to be like, oh God, another photo of her and her face and her hair. And I'm like, no, actually, I haven't seen it on there. I want to hear the story. I want to see her before and after. Show me how it's helped. I want to see you on social media. So don't feel embarrassed that people are going to think, you're, what did I always thought that people are going to think, like you're
a salesperson
or a salesperson or
self-absorbed. Which you're not. It's just, when you get passionate about it, just do not be afraid to share. Just like Kelsey said, if you do 3 scrolls and you don't see your face, something's going wrong. Yeah. So here are some of our personal development suggestions that we have. I know Kelsey's on a time crunch. How are you doing, girl? Do we need to?
I am doing great. Sorry about that. We're good. We got a few minutes left.
All right, cool. So personal development, these are, like we said, if we could share any of those 4 vital behaviors that you should be doing, regardless of where you're at in your life, regardless if you are working for yourself or not, do personal development. Do personal development, do personal development. These are just some of the things that we recommend. We could go through and describe all of these for you. Take a screenshot of these, get in contact with one of us if you want to learn more about these things. All of this has helped us so much with our mindset. When you are pouring out into others, or when you are trying to help other people, you are going to hear no so many times that it can break you if you aren't doing personal development.
And if you're getting vulnerable, you're going to hear even more stuff sometimes of people that don't like you for some reason, or think that they have the right to say something about it. And let me tell you, every time I have one of those days and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I can't breathe. It's like, it's personal development time. I need to dive myself into You Are a Badass book. I need to go for a walk and listen to, and I don't know if anyone else has like a negative Nelly in your mind like me too, but I can have one that loves to live in there and come out and say hi all the time. So I always tell Tamara, attack my mind before it attacks me. In the morning, I'll do a 10-minute meditation of calm to get my breathing in sync, or I'll go for a walk and listen to one of these podcasts. And if you're fired up about life and passionate about what you're doing, like it's personal development just propels you to that next level. And it's just, it makes you excited. And like Tamara said, it gets you through those roadblocks. And we all have roadblocks, and there's no way to, like, it's really hard for me to help other people if I'm struggling at home with my own relationship or self-worth or those types of things. I have to really work on all my roadblocks so that I can get through them and help to others. So
yeah,
personal development every single day.
Every single day. Yeah.
Yes.
And then daily grind. So like we're talking about, if you could pick 2 to 4 things that could grow you and grow your business daily, those are the things we want you to stick with. So for example, those 4 pillars that we shared, personal development, being a product of the product, inviting and recognition, those are the 4 things that we do. So Kelsey, this is Kelsey, this is her. She looks awesome. She says, do your workout, read something to grow your mind, invite and message, share something helpful on social media. So those are 4 things that she has picked to do every single day, no matter what. Even when she is having like a down day, if she does those, that's it. So, the secret to your success is to be committed to your daily process without being emotionally attached to the results. That's where that personal development comes in. So I always like to remind myself, as long as I follow through with my process, the law of averages always plays out. So I commit to my daily process and my results take care of themselves. I just have to tell myself my results take care of themselves. I cannot be so emotionally attached to somebody saying yes or no. A no is a stairway win to the next yes that I'm going to get. Like, that's me just saying like, okay, they're just not ready now. That's fine. Like, okay, they don't have to love this as much as I do, but as long as I'm asking them the right questions to share with them how what I can offer can help them, that's what matters.
Yeah.
And that's how it is. So
yeah, I think that when you're your own boss, 2 things. One, your to-do list can get extremely overwhelming, especially if you really love what you do like we do. You can have enormous amounts of whiteboards and tasks and be like, oh my gosh, I have so many things that I want to do and ideas and people want to help and this and that. It's easy to get very scatterbrained. So Tamara and I always say these are the 4 things that we do every single day before anything else, before life happens. These are the 4 things that are going to help us in our businesses the most. And yours might be different. And you just pick a few things that no matter if like the kids get sick or life gets crazy, you've done those 4 things and you can be like, okay, I've won the day today. So that's kind of like our little, we've won the day thing when things get crazy.
And they shouldn't take a long time. Like these should be 4 things that you get so good at, you can hammer out in like an hour.
Yeah. So that's pick 4 things for your daily grind and just.
Because there's going to be some of you that are working full time and doing a network marketing business on the side and have a family. And you want your network marketing business to grow, well, pick the 4 most productive things for you and just stick to the process of doing them.
Yes.
So,
and base your success off of doing those things, not off of rank or, all kinds of different things that we can get caught up in network marketing. If you're doing those 4 things, like Tamara said, don't be emotionally attached to, oh my gosh, am I like star diamond in my company or whatever. Like you've just done your 4 things every day. You're doing the best that you can. So, okay.
So another thing is priming. Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing is priming your mind. Like we said, just with personal development, these are some affirmations that I've taken from the book, The Miracle Morning for Network Marketers. You can take a screenshot of this. I feel like these are things that all of us that do any sort of business can say aloud to ourselves at any time, that like right before you start working. So I don't think I should read through these unless if you want to. I guess I'll share with you.
Tamara sometimes messages me though, and she'll say it to me, and I love it. Where she is like, we run health challenge groups together, and she'll be like, people love our challenge groups. Our challenge groups are high energy. People love our challenge groups, and she'll say that over and over, just so we were like, oh my gosh, you get your. And today when I was doing my workout, I was exhausted and I was like, you're an athlete, you are an athlete, you are an athlete. These positive affirmations will be, so key in your business. And Tamara is great at this. So I sometimes hear her say things and I'll put the little sticky on my computer of things I want to remind myself. I remember one, Tamara, like, I won't read all these either, but you said something like, I leave people better than when I talk to them, people leave better. It was something about the whole idea.
It's the very first one on this one. I leave every person that I talk to. It's okay. Better than I found them because I really truly care about their lives. I give them an honest compliment whether they say yes or no, they are so glad that they spent time with me. And say it with that kind of conviction, that like, not just like, I leave every person that I talk to, like talk to yourself positively, and you will talk to others in that way. You will share your story on social media, in person with somebody. If you're meeting a girlfriend at a coffee shop and you want to share with her this new lipstick that you're loving, and you're like, how it's changed, like, you know, your sexy appeal to your husband and you, like, you know, share that with them, and get yourself pumped up by saying these affirmations to prime your mind.
Yeah.
So, all right. And then have fun with it. Of course. Oh my gosh. I think we have fun with it. I hope that we're showing you that we have fun with it. So, yeah.
Yes. Have fun with it. Tamara and I remind each other of this. We'll go back and forth sometimes where we'll be like, oh God, you know, like you're getting stuck in your thing, like, oh, this is hard, this or that. Then it's like, no, go back to why you started this business in the beginning. You know, go back to having fun with it, because all your oils are all over your house and things just smell lovely and beautiful.
Right.
Yeah, I go back to like our workouts and being silly with it, or how much we love being in groups with each other. So we always remind each other, let's just go back to having fun. It's not about, you know, all about the money or, you know, rank or where you're at in your business or your career. Those things are important when people have strong ambitions, but at the heart of it, people want to join you when you're having fun. Like we all want to be part of something that's fun and uplifting. So
yes. Yeah. And if that's the thing that Kelsey's really good at reminding me, if I'm not having fun with it, I need to stop. I need to, just like I did today, go get a babysitter for a little while and go do something just for me.
yeah.
And that will help me a lot. Like I did a Facebook Live video yesterday, and I shared with a bunch of people how I had a shit week, and I was taking it down. I was taking other people down with me. And I realized it all stemmed back to, I'm not where I wanted to be in my business right now. And it's because I'm not having fun with it. And now I just have to go back to having fun with it. So,
yeah. And just take a step aside from your job and go have fun with life too. If your stay-at-home career that you're creating, or any career that you're doing, is making you stressed out. Stress is a killer. It's bad for weight, disease, everything. Like, just go out and have fun. Take a hike. Go play with your dog. Like anything, just keep your body healthy. Having fun every day is good for all walks of life, business.
Yeah. So that's the whole point that we're sharing. It's important to take care of yourself, to have fun, to have exercise, to have good nutrition, to sleep, and self-care. These are such important things when you are your own boss, because you are the person that is making this happen. So you've got to take care of you. You know, especially like if you're building your business, then you have a sacred responsibility to take care of yourself physically. You really do. Your health is your best wealth while you're building your business, because in order for you to have a life with your business, you have to show up for yourself first. So first and foremost, show up for you first before you can do anything with your business.
Yeah. And I mean, we are in a health and wellness industry, Tamara and I, but I think this goes for anybody, no matter what industry that you're in. You have to take care of your body. You have to take care of your health. And I say that because I know what happens when you don't. You can't do any job well when for me, I'm not eating well. My nutrition is bad. My brain is going to be foggy. If I'm cutting short on my sleep like I was before, my energy is going to be bad throughout the next day. I'm going to be sleepy for whatever, if you're not taking care of your own body. And for me, my adrenals got out of whack. My thyroid was out of whack. It made it really hard for me to do my job. And that doesn't matter what job that you're in, that you're doing. You got to take care of your health. And I think those 4 pillars that we have on this slide are so important. Moving your body every day, eating food that's going to give you energy, and not deplete it. Things like sugar and stuff like that can drain my energy. I have to stay away from if I want to be on top of my game work-wise, and I have to get my 8 hours of sleep. I know a lot of mamas, that's really, really hard, but prioritizing that sleep is just something I took for granted, and it is like, wow, like it is so, so important. So, yeah.
Yep. So we just want you to know that you can join with us. You can have some of this if you are just like, look, I need to put myself first. Like if you're like this bottom one, I'm like pointing to it. You can't even see that I am. But this bottom one, this self-care, if you're just like, this exercise, nutrition, you're not doing it for you. That's where we want to show you what we can offer for you guys. And you can have us as your coach. So you get us as your coach plus a handful of other coaches that are with us that are running these groups. You get access to the most incredible at-home workouts, because trust me, a lot of us that work from home, we work from home because we love being home. We don't necessarily like to go out and do things in public for that much. And then you're going to get just what Kelsey's been holding up, that Shakeology, that 30 days supply of it. It's a meal a day. You're going to have the nutritional guidance that we use, and you're going to have our community. You're going to have special events like this that you can actually join in on with video calls with us, where we've like talked to people about body positivity and goal setting and motivation and so much more.
Yeah. So like Tamara said, it doesn't, no matter what industry you're in, you got to put your health first. If you're struggling with it, this is, something that we're passionate about. We would love to help you with. And we put everything together for people in this one package. We call it a challenge pack, but virtually you're going to have your exercise. You're going to have a nutrition meal plan, which is what we give people. You're going to have one shake a day that helps people if you're on the go and you're a busy business person and you need a help for your sweet tooth like me. And so we package it all together for people who are really, busy, or if you're work from home or anything like that. That is something that we are passionate about. And then we have an accountability group every month where we talk about and we run the accountability group free too, by the way. If you wanted to get this program with us, we do these for free because we're super passionate about it. And we have a group, and it's like you check in once a day, and we're going to share stuff about sleep. We're going to just check on your nutrition. We're going to talk about body positivity. We spent a whole week on talking about body positivity and, taking goal setting, taking care of yourself. So this is what we do in our industry. We're very passionate about it. I love this package that Tamara put together on this slide because you get all your workouts for a year. You can access them from your phone or your computer. And you can take it anywhere. So if you're a business person, it doesn't matter if you're traveling all over for real estate or you're a flight attendant or whatever, you can take your workout from your phone on the go. So you have your exercise program wherever you're at. We always, try to aim for 30 minutes a day. There's a wide variety of workout programs right now with this all access special, which is really cool. So you can be like, okay, I feel like yoga today, or I need Pilates, or I need hardcore cardio. And we help you to figure out what program is best for you. So I think this is really we wanted to show what we offer, what we do. If you need help with that health piece of things for you and whatever you're doing, this whole package is what totally changed my life. Not just changed it as a career, which I love now. I loved it so much when I purchased it. It was $160 2 years ago. I only got one program, but I purchased it while I was working full time, and it just changed my health so much. I ended up doing it full time, but I really believe in it. Like we said, believe in the products. I really, really believe in this package can help people in all facets of work, no matter what you do. Like I said, nutrition piece, exercise, and then taking care of you with the self-care and all that we talk about in the challenge group. So we'd love to have you join us if you would like to join us on that piece.
And then one last one. And then, maybe you're looking at this and you aren't with a company. You've been thinking about it and you're wondering what this is all about. And that's why you hopped on this call. So you can join our coaching team. This is some of the ladies that have joined with us. We do weekly video calls, which we shared about earlier. We have duplicatable, easy to follow training. You're going to get support from this new family, and the cost is the exact same to join on that customer side, where you're joining in the accountability group, as it is to join the coaching team. So it's the exact same cost either way.
Yeah. I love this photo. We took this last month, and these are women from all over the United States, all over the country, that have different careers, different walks of life. Some have kids, some don't, and all just on a journey to be healthier and happier and want to help other people do the same. And we've all created a wellness, health and fitness business from home. Like Tamara said, we would love to have you join our team. If it interests you in like the slightest way, reach out to us and just let us know. We can give you more information about how we got started in this business. But I can't say enough good things about network marketing, and I really, really feel strongly about the mission that our company has to help people lead healthy, fulfilling lives. So I can't stress that enough. Find a mission that you're connected to, and if this helping people lead healthy, fulfilling lives is one for you, then I think our team would be a good fit, because that is something that we're really passionate about.
Yeah. So we really appreciate you guys spending your time with us. This means a lot to us to allow you guys to give some business sense. Share this with your team members. If you are a team leader with another company, share this with, within the Beachbody community. If you're a Beachbody coach and you're seeing this, you're like, some of my coaches need to see this. Share this with a friend. If that friend has been like, I need something to be passionate about, and I don't know what, maybe something will trigger with them. Maybe they'll see how they could do something for themselves at home, and they could see how they can make a real career out of their passion with oils, skincare, hair care, nutrition, any of these things.
I had no idea 2 years ago. Like, I knew I needed a change. I knew I needed to do something. I had no idea that there were opportunities out there that I could step into in 24 hours and start my own career, my own job, like being my own boss. Like, I started my own business for $160. And I kept thinking I had to go back to college. I kept thinking I was going to have to, spend 2 years. My husband and I were looking at colleges, how to do this. And network marketing is it's just so unique, because you could sign up, boom, you have your job. Like, my 24 hours later, I had a website, I had everything that I needed, and I was ready to go. And they gave me all the tools that I needed. So we share a lot about the business opportunity you'll see on our Facebooks, because I think it's so unique. I think it's just so cool now that people like you and me, Tamara, or anybody that's watching this can start your own business and be creative with it and do something that you really enjoy. I think it's really neat.
And the market is not oversaturated. Whatever you're in love with, you're going to have your own unique story that's going to attract your own type of person. We heard from one of Kelsey's coaches last night, who she just talked about how, look, she's like, is she in her 40s? So she can relate to women who are going through menopause with their health and their fitness in a totally different way than what I could, relate to them. So don't think that there's too many people already, trying to do a product that already trying to help people with the same thing that you're passionate about. There's not. Your story is going to be different than theirs, and it will help and affect the right people that it needs to.
Yeah, there's only one you. So whatever you're passionate about, the world needs to see that. The world needs to see more of what people love. So yeah, I love that. That was so much fun, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. That was awesome. And thank you, Tamara, for putting these slides together. I know Tamara is very passionate about helping people in all walks of life and all different industries. We love supporting other people that are doing something that they love, and really, really both passionate about encouraging people to do what you love. You only have one shot at life. Life is short. Don't be doing something that you hate that's making you sick. Find something that you love. And if you haven't found it yet and you don't know what it is, reach out to us, or just keep praying on it. Keep thinking about it. It's going to come to you.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you, guys.
All right. Bye, everybody.